While profit is the intention of trade, trade practices should also be fair and ethical. The controversy that arose recently after statements were made about contaminants in imported milk powder products, which then dissipated within a month, is an instance when the fundamental ethics of trade was seen to be violated. Any manufacturer has the right to market the advantages and benefits of their products or services to the public. But when a competitor seeks to devalue or degrade the products and services of another with the sole intention of increasing their own sales, it's an injustice to the public. At the beginning of July, a certain company commenced an advertising campaign violating accepted standards of advertising by degrading competitors' dairy products as being contaminated, unlike their own products. Parallel to this advertisement campaign, certain individuals also began making statements on the contamination of imported milk powder. The question that begs an answer is what qualification or standing these individuals have to pontificate on this subject. The sinister intentions behind these actions, taken at times using national symbols as backdrops, was revealed when stocks of milk powder being held back from the market by customs on orders from the Ministry of Health were released, in keeping with the recommendation and approval of the same ministry. The timely intervention of responsible persons in the government, including the President and the Minister of Economic Development, prevented this problem from affecting the people by escalating it into a shortage of milk powder. The petty aims of these individuals was thwarted thus. There is no doubt that the Ministry of Health arrived at the conclusion that these milk powder products did not contain the chemical compound diazondiamide or DCD after carrying out thorough testing. If another institution that has been conferred with the responsibility of public health and nutrition disagrees with the results released by the Ministry of Health, then such groups must reveal it to the public. In May, a world-renowned professor of chemical analysis affirmed that milk powder products released to the market as per the approval and recommendation of the Ministry of Health did not contain DCD. This professor, who published the procedure he used in arriving at his conclusions, dismissed the conclusions of the Industrial Technology Institute by challenging the procedure employed, which was the basis for the ITI's conclusion. If certain individuals continue to target a selected dairy product and make ill-informed statements, then the public has the right to question their intentions.
We believe that nutritional needs can be met through various alternative means. Until we have enough milk, we should move towards alternative means to meet nutritional needs.
Statements made before the public by certain medical specialists and unions affiliated to the field when a certain coterie was targeting a selected brand of milk powder for petty business gains served more to facilitate the aims of these petty persons than to ease the minds of the people. There is nothing wrong with an individual who is a lawyer by profession and is the owner of an advertising agency speaking about the health and nutrition of the people. But the public will keep a close eye on the activities of such an individual who is not qualified in science and spreads disinformation by convening press briefings, intentionally keeping News1st out for fear of being questioned and caught out. This would be more tragic than turning the country's stock exchange into a casino. The failure of the devious plot targeting a selected milk powder brand has highlighted the sinister motives of a few individuals. The watchful eye of the public is on them and all their activities.